Haven't seen it in a while.
Comic of the week, and this one is a rotating segment. It'll go between this and comics and TV.
Although comics and TV is much more interesting, so we'll probably keep doing that a lot more.
Shut up. Go to the beginning of this.
There.
All right, Justice League 3000. The reason we're reading this is because
Last year.
we talked about it last year, and we were both very excited.
Because the
about
art looked amazing.
It is written by J.M. DeMatteis and Keith Giffen. Art by Howard Porter, and it was colored by Hi-Fi.
Huh?
They send them off. Coloring companies.
So, this is apparently the year 3000-ish.
So this came out this month, so we're going to go with spoiler.
Yeah. Spoiler. Haven't done it in a while. I wanted to do it. So, first off, really enjoyed the art.
Did you?
I did like the art.
Sometimes I was off, sometimes I wasn't.
I mean, I enjoyed most of the art.
Yeah.
I understood some of the reasoning behind the way the characters looked. So, spoiler, so what we find out is you've got Justice League 3000. You've got a weird-looking Batman.
When we talked about it, we assumed we're going to be like 1,000-year descendants.
Right. So, what they actually are is it's Cadmus clones. So, much like Superboy.
Yes.
These are Cadmus clones of Batman, the Bruce Wayne Batman, the Clark Kent Superman. I'm assuming the Wally West Flash because of the red hair.
He's a redhead.
We're thinking the Hal Jordan Green Lantern.
And then Diana.
And then Diana as Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman looks redonkulous.
She's very aggressive.
Yes. Very aggressive, and her face looks kind of mannish.
So, basically, it's wondering what these heroes would be like had they not had their circumstances.
Well, I don't know if it's wondering that, but it starts out, apparently the world was in peace for a while, and then some group called the Five showed up.
Which we don't know who that is
We don't know who that is yet, and they've brought all kinds of destruction and mayhem to the world. So Cadmus had these DNA samples of the original Justice League in their archives, and they brought them out, and the Wonder Twins, at least that's what they call themselves.
Terry and Terry,
the Wonder Twins, are leading this Cadmus regime that has created the Justice League again. So, but there are things that are missing, like Flash apparently doesn't have some kind of his resistance to
heat, friction,
like friction.
His friction aura.
Yeah, his friction aura is not there. Green Lantern doesn't have a ring. His ring, he's got some kind of cloak that gives him the powers of that. Mm-hmm. Superman doesn't have his heat vision. Batman didn't have powers. The big thing with him is he didn't have that drive because of his parents dying. Wonder Woman was more Amazon than
because
human.
She never spent time among humans.
Right.
And then on top of that, Superman, he even says it, I am not Clark Kent. I'm Superman. I have no reason to be Clark Kent because there are no Kents.
They feel like sometimes they sounds like they're talking like the Justice League were myth, they're legend, like that kind of, like they almost weren't real kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like what would happen if you put the Justice League on a baseball team? Like they're having to figure out how to be a team without killing each other.
Right.
And Superman is super aggressive. He's cocky. He's arrogant.
I think the only one of all of these that is even semi-close to normal is probably Batman.
No, I don't even think he is.
I mean, he's the closest.
I will say my favorite line in the whole book was when Superman's threatening him and he looks at him and he says, "I wish I could just get a hold of one sliver of kryptonite. I swear to God."
Right. So for me, a couple things. Like I said, the art is actually really good.
I did enjoy most of it.
It's very colorful. Like the green off Green Lantern just kind of stands out.
It does pop. I have an issue with the faces.
I agree.
The Batman redesign on his costume, I really enjoy.
Yeah, it's the red instead of the black and the darker black.
I really love the Green Lantern look.
Yeah, I like the Green Lantern look. The ones I don't like are Superman and Diana. I mean,
they killed her face the whole time. Like, I don't like it.
Wally West, I like his version. I like the Green Lantern. I like Batman. Now, here's one thing it's really, really wordy.
lot of explanation and stuff. In
lots, really, really wordy. At the beginning of it, it actually opened with some girl. What was her name? Something Marvels or something.
Ariel
Masters.
Ariel Masters.
Yeah. And I know that name from somewhere.
No, Masters is Alicia Masters, and that's Fantastic Four.
That's why I know that name. But apparently she was the one that started the Cadmus Project, but she's actually pulled out of it, and she's now being a superhero type, but I don't know where that's going. It just kind of disappeared, and we ran into the new Justice League.
Just overall, I think story's a little bit wordy, but I'm going to give it like a 3.5 right now. I want to know where it goes. I really want to know who the other 5 are, because you got 5 here.
I'm wondering if it's not somehow the Justice League, the actual Justice League.
What, like they were frozen or something and they're back?
Somehow, because it's too convenient for it to be the 5. Count.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What if it's like okay, but what if it's like Lex, Joker, Sinestro,
Captain Cold,
or one of those guys, or Gorilla Grodd and Ares? What if it's one of their baddies for each of them? Like that's why they were picked.
I think it would still be neat if somehow it's the original Justice League with different identities.
It's kind of cool though.
Right?
All right. Anyway, give it a try. Like you said, if anything else, the art was really worth it on this book.
And in case we missed it, it is Justice League 3000 #1. So go check it out. It is on Comic-Con.